LeBron James wants to play basketball in 1998, 3 years after the events of Michael Jordan's journey with the Looney Tunes. He enjoys playing games on his Game Boy. Nevertheless, at the same time, LeBron takes his coach's advice and throws out the Game Boy after the latter persuades him that the non-basketball games he plays are taking his focus away from what he is really good at. After the Game Boy was discontinued and 18 years have passed since DJ Drake's Looney Tunes adventure, LeBron James Sr., a basketball champion, NBA superstar, and global icon, wishes for both of his sons, Darius and Dominic, to follow in his footsteps. However, Dom, a young computer software prodigy, has other aspirations and wants to become a video game developer. Kamaya, LeBron's wife, advises him to abide with Dom's request. When a player expresses interest in Dom's game, a bug in Dom's character results in the character being wiped and the game crashing, much to Dom's dismay. LeBron declines the invitation to visit the Warner Brothers Animation Group Incorporated studio in Hollywood later with his family to discuss a movie agreement to test the newest filmmaking technology, but Dom expresses interest in the studio's software, notably its cutting-edge algorithm. LeBron won't let Dom give up on hoops during basketball camp when he displays interest in a future with Warner Brothers, setting off a heated dispute with his father. In the meantime, King Alfred G., a dark, malevolent living artificial intelligence algorithm. The two are lured to the basement and imprisoned in virtual reality by Rhythm, who resides in a top-secret digital cyberspace galaxy called the Seververse, inside the computer of the Warner Brothers Computer Laboratory Room, which houses all of the Warner Brothers cinematic universes. Rhythm has secretly become self-aware and wants more recognition from the outside world. LeBron is sent through the virtual cyberspace of the Seververse, where he lands in the Toon cinematic universe, where he is told to put together a basketball team made up entirely of fictional characters owned by Warner Brothers to compete against his own team in a day. He tells Dom that he will only be released if he wins. who is secretly planning to use Dom against LeBron, converses with Dom in the meantime and starts to leverage his resentments against him to convert him against his father. Only Bugs Bunny remains in Toon Planet when LeBron arrives, and he explains that convinced the other Looney Tunes to leave their world and explore other spheres of existence and fictional worlds. LeBron and Bugs travel to various Warner Brothers cinematic universes, including DC Comics, Harry Potter, Matrix, Casablanca, and Game of Thrones, using Marvin the Martian's Martian maggot UFO spaceship and his Martian dog K9 to find and recruit the remaining Looney Tunes, including Daffy Duck, Lola Bunny, and Porky Pig, into the Toon Squad. Despite Bugs' protests, LeBron insists on teaching the Toon Squad meets with Team GS the Goon Squad, which is led by Dom and is made up of monstrously enhanced CGI avatars of various active professional basketball players. The Toon Squad has also received an update from making them into actual animals. In order to raise the stakes, live streams the match, ensnares a large number of viewers, including LeBron's family, into the Seververse virtual reality, and threatens to destroy the Looney Tunes forever if the Toon Squad loses. The Goon Squad effortlessly dominated the opening period of play by utilizing their special abilities to score extra points. During the break, Sylvester looks for Michael Jordan, a former member of the Toon Squad, but instead finds Michael B. Jordan after mistaking him for someone with a similar name. LeBron realizes his error in not forcing them to use his abilities and gives Bugs the freedom to plan the second-half strategy while exploiting their absurd cartoon physics to catch up to the Goon Squad. However, during a break, LeBron confronts Dom and tells him he no longer wants to obstruct his ambition. The Goon Squad is taken over by who exploits his own skills to make them appear unbeatable. Unexpectedly, Dom realizes that even though his move would be removed, it is the only option to win the game. is transformed into a poster that is later destroyed by his helper Pete, erasing him for good. However, in the closing seconds of the game, Bugs pulls off the move, sacrificing himself to allow Dom to assist LeBron in scoring the game-winning point. The James family and the kidnapped citizens are brought back to reality, while in Toon World, Bugs bids his buddies farewell before vanishing. In the real world, LeBron has a new perspective on his family and decides to support Dom in his choice to become a video game designer. After dropping him off at E3, Bugs approaches him because, despite being a made-up cartoon character, his talents prevent him from truly dying. This is how he was able to survive. He asks LeBron to house him temporarily while he searches for a method to get back to Toon World. LeBron nods in agreement, but Bugs asks if he can also invite the other Looney Tunes to stay at LeBron's house.